Content creation is the lifeblood of the internet in 2026. Every scroll, every click, every viral moment is powered by one thing: captivating videos. But here's the truth. Most creators fail to stand out, and not because they lack ideas or because they're inconsistent, but because they can't edit well enough to keep people watching. And now, you might wonder why you should listen to me in the first place. Well, I've helped clients generate millions of views, and views that turn into real revenue. And not through luck, but through videos that are actually visually compelling and actually drive results. So if I had to start from scratch again today, here's the exact blueprint I'd follow step by step to master video editing, land high-paying clients, and create content that dominates the feed. Whether you're a complete beginner or just looking to level up, this roadmap will help you save time, frustration, and get results faster. Step number 1 is pick one software and master it. And the biggest mistake beginners make is trying to learn everything at once. Don't do that. Start with the fundamentals. Tools like Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or Final Cut Pro will cover everything you need. Whether it comes to cutting, creating captions, sequencing, pacing, this is the foundation of clean and professional edits. And once you've nailed the basics, you can layer in advanced tools like After Effects for motion graphics and animations. And one tip I'd give you to save maybe hundreds of hours is learn the shortcuts. And now you don't need to know every single feature, just the ones that you actually use. That alone will make you faster and more professional almost immediately. And the goal is simple: get good at delivering high quality videos quickly. And the only way of doing that is by actually putting in the work and moving the needle forward. Step number 2 is recreate viral editing styles. Now this is where most people go wrong. They open up YouTube, binge watching tutorial after tutorial, and never actually build anything. That's not how you develop a skill set. Here's what to do instead. Start by collecting inspiration. You open up Instagram, scroll through some reels, and if your feed is not full of brain rot, just pick one that actually impresses you. Then analyze it. What assets did they use? What effects? What animations? What transitions? What makes it engaging? What made it viral? Was it the hook? Was it the pacing? Was it the music? Try to break it down mentally before you get into your editing software. Then try to recreate it yourself, without watching a single tutorial first. Now, I know it won't be perfect. The goal here is for you to try and put in the work and break down your perspective of how that video was created by your own to see what you're coming up with. And once you've pushed yourself as far as you can go, compare it to the original. Then and only then go and watch some tutorials to see how other people approach that specific style. If you're not sure what styles you try, you can start with cinematic storytelling edits, clean minimal animations, or advanced motion graphics. And also lately I've seen some cool SaaS animation videos. This process does two things. It builds your skill faster than any course, and it gives you real work to put into your portfolio, even before you have a single client. Step number 3 is get paying clients. Once you have the skills, it's time to make money. There are 2 ways to get clients. The first is inbound. People come to you because they've seen your work. You post consistently, you have a personal brand, and eventually someone slides into your DMs saying, "Hey, I love to work with you. Yo, would you be down for a project?" Now, the second way of getting clients is outbound. This is where you should actually start. Reach out to prospects through emails, Instagram DMs, or even Looms. Don't just pitch yourself. Provide value first. Break down their content, give your honest feedback, or recreate the first 30 to 60 seconds of their videos to show what you're actually capable of. Focus on niches where editing is high demand. Whether it be content creators, entrepreneurs, or personal brands, tailor every outreach message to their specific situation. And just listen to this. The more value you provide up front, the easier the conversation becomes and the easier the close. Step number 4 will be build everything from scratch. Never rely on templates. And templates are a crutch. And like all crutches, they slow you down the moment you don't need them anymore. When you rely on templates, you repeat the same designs and styles without ever truly understanding why they really work. You already start looking generic. And yeah, Templates might save you time, but it's only in the short term. The thing is, they cost you in every other way. Think about it like this. One editor uses templates and charges $100 per video. Another builds everything from scratch. Yeah, it takes more time and more effort, but he charges $500. And now you may think the first guy wins because he works faster and does more volume. But here's what happens over time. Visual styles evolve, trends shift, and the template editor gets left behind because he never built real skills. He just rented someone else's. The second editor keeps improving. He develops a signature style. He eventually starts charging $1,000 per video. One gets stuck and the other one scales. Step number 5 will be don't quit when it gets hard. Let's be honest, video editing isn't always exciting. There will be stretches where it feels repetitive, draining, and thankless. And that's not a sign you're doing it wrong. It's actually a sign that you're doing it seriously. The people who win are not the most talented. They are the ones who push through when it stops being fun. Every hour of practice compounds. Every frustrating project makes you faster. And when you finally land your first paying client, when someone pays you real money for something that you've worked for days, weeks, months, who knows, all of it clicks. The sacrifice, the grind, the late nights, it all makes sense. Don't quit before you get there. Now I want to pause on something for a second, because steps and tactics only take you so far. The real reason most people don't make it as an editor isn't skill, it's not even clients, it's the story they tell themselves in the gap between starting and succeeding. And the gap is real, it's uncomfortable. You're putting in hours and don't see results yet. You scroll through Twitter and see other editors land paying clients and you're just wondering why it's not you. You start to doubt whether you're cut for this or not. Here's what I want you to understand. That feeling isn't a signal to stop. It's a signal that you're in the middle of something worth doing. Every person who's built something real has sat in your position. They've struggled, they've had late nights, they've been angry, they've been feeling like they're falling off a cliff. But the real difference between them and the ones who've quit, they decided that the outcome was not negotiable. They stopped treating success like something that might happen and started treating it like something that would, as long as they kept showing up. And that's the mindset shift from I hope it works to I'm going to make it work. You don't need more motivation, you don't need to feel ready, you need to decide and act like the decision is final. Because here's the reality. The skill is learnable, the clients are out there, the income is achievable. None of that is the hard part. The hard part is staying in the game long enough to collect what you've already earned through your hard work. So stop waiting for a sign, stop waiting to feel confident. Build the confidence by doing the work and let the results speak for themselves. Step number 6 is scale your income. Now, once you have your first client and a baseline income, whether that's $500 a month or $2,000, you have something that most people don't, a starting point. Now it's about doubling down on what's already working. And here comes the Pareto 80-20 principle in practice. 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Figure out which clients, which niches, and which types of projects bring you the most return, and pour your energy into those. Now, as your skills grow and your portfolio fills up, you naturally attract better clients at higher rates. And as you posted your work and results start to accumulate online, inbound opportunities will begin finding you without you chasing them. That's when the business starts feeling different. That's when it scales. Now, these are the exact steps I'd follow if I had to start from scratch today. It took me years to piece this together, to develop the skill, learn how to sell, and figure out how to grow. Now, if you've made it this far and want to go deeper, I've put together a 50-minute guide that breaks down my entire journey from zero to landing my first client with every step laid out clearly. You'll find a link in the description. If this helped you, drop a comment and let me know what video you'd like to see next. Catch you in the next one, keep grinding, and I'm keen to see you winning.